My name is Sheila Sandow. I have been a member of UUSM since 1998, and it is my privilege to serve as your worship associate for this morning's service. In this community, the spirit of love guides us. We welcome all diversities of age, race, religious and ethnic origin, economic situation, sexual orientation, gender identity, physical ability, education, and political perspective. Wherever you are on life's journey and however you have come to be with us this morning, both in our sanctuary and on Zoom, we welcome you wholeheartedly. The phrase, "Let my people go," we just sang about, appears in the Old Testament's book of Exodus. It is said to be the message from God that the prophet Moses delivered thousands of years ago to the Pharaoh of Egypt, where the ancient Israelites had been enslaved for over 400 years. Pharaoh eventually complied, but it's complicated. The story of the Israelites' escape from slavery to freedom is retold during the observance of Passover, which this year started at sunset last Monday evening and will end at sunset this coming Tuesday. Today's service is about Passover, but it's especially about why this Passover is different. More about that later. Our guest speaker today is Rabbi Moshe Haim. Reb Moshe currently serves as the spiritual leader of the Coastside Jewish community in Half Moon Bay. He is also a musician, pastoral care professional, and spiritual activist who practices and teaches a synthesis of humanism and mysticism. Born and raised in Baltimore, Reb Moshe received his musical training at the Peabody Institute of the Johns Hopkins University, his bachelor's degree from the University of Wisconsin, and his master's degree and rabbinic ordination from the Hebrew Union College's Jewish Institute of Religion, which will award him a Doctor of Divinity degree next month. Each week, we recognize and honor the Ramaytush Ohlone people. The land we are on right at this moment was their home for thousands of years before it was colonized by European settlers. We do this each week in the spirit of widening our compassion and as a reminder to be mindful of our relationship with the land. We acknowledge the struggles of the Ohlone people for cultural survival. May we tend carefully to our relationships with them and with the land we share. If at any point in our service you have a joy, a sorrow, or an expression of gratitude you wish to share with our community, you are invited to write that expression in the book that's located on the table up front to your left. We will share what you have written with the congregation later in the service. You're also welcome to light a candle at any time during the service if you feel so moved. And I'd like to invite Miriam Menzel and Jim Musselman up to light our chalices this morning.